Hey everybody, welcome to Nerdvana Reactions. I'm Anna, and this video today came from a live stream, so don't be surprised if there's a small trade-off on quality. Also, there will be comments because I was chatting with the people in the chat, so if something doesn't make sense, it was probably being addressed to someone in the chat. Alright, thank y'all for your patience, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so I know I've also missed a lot of Voiceplay. I did, by the way, Karina, at the beginning of the video, I was talking about some updates to the channel and also the launch for my Patreon, and one of the things I was talking about was that I've got a whole 9-day run of birthday features coming before I stop doing the birthday features, and one of those is for Nina Nelson from Citizen Queen, who apparently was in an a cappella group with Anthony prior to joining Citizen Queen. So I didn't know that, and it ended up being kind of an unexpected bonus when I was doing those two videos for her birthday feature, because I got to hear more of him. So far I've just heard him in Just Sing, because I haven't done Golden Hour yet and I haven't done Seven Nation Army yet. But I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and do Seven Nation Army now, because full disclosure, I am not a big White Stripes fan, and that may get me royally roasted in some circles because I know the White Stripes are huge, but I am very familiar with the song, and I imagine Voiceplay covering it is going to be pretty intense, because their rock covers do tend to be really, really intense. So I'm going to go ahead and do that one now. I should have realized that. Like, I really should have seen that coming, because it starts on a heavy bass line. Okay. So this is harking back to Dream On and Warriors, yeah? At least the outfits and the makeup looks like that's what they're going for. Okay, I was just talking in a home free video, which is not out yet, but I was just talking in a home free video about the impact of leaving in sound effects in videos. In that case, it was a knock on a door. In this case, it's Ellie dragging the bat across the floor, but ooh, shivers.
I'm gonna fight them all. A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off, taking their time right behind my back.
When did Ellie become the person you do not want to run into in a dark alley? Like, he looks actually scary right now. In the best way, don't get me wrong, but post-apocalyptic Ellie looks badass. I usually try not to cuss on the channel, but there is no other word for it.
And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. No.
What did Lane just do?
Can't forget. No. Back and forth through my mind behind a cigarette.
So I'm really loving that we're getting a little bit of Caesar in lower register, because for someone who joined as the baritone, we see a lot of Caesar's high register, which I love, don't get me wrong. But it's always a little, it throws me off a little sometimes that he joined as the baritone and we don't really see him do a lot of that part sometimes. So getting a little bit lower from him is a really nice surprise.
I don't wanna hear about it. Don't wanna. Every single one's got a story to tell. Everyone knows about it. From the Queen of England to the head. And if I catch it coming back my way, I'm gonna serve it to you. And that ain't what you wanna hear, but that's what I'll do.
Anthony, from what I have seen so far, which the two songs that Anthony was part of for that birthday feature, one was a Demi Lovato cover and one was Dodie. I don't know anything about her, but I guess it was her song. And no, it was a cover of Havana. They did a song that was hers, but that was not the one I did. Okay. When I initially went in from having only seen Just Sing, I was thinking that Anthony's voice was more on par with like Earl. High tenor. Because the lines in Just Sing were very high. Holy crap, range. Like, yeah.
And the feeling coming from my bones is fine.
I need to hear that again. It didn't come through immediately, and it almost feels like they like made it somehow feel more like an echo, but that note that Ellie just hit, insane. Maybe I just don't see it in this one, but I don't think I could ever see Caesar as menacing, because Caesar to me gives very like happy, feel-good vibes. Even in this post-apocalyptic look, Caesar just feels so cheerful.
I'm going to Wichita, yeah, far from this opera forevermore.
I don't think I ever realized that that's what that line was. Because I think I would have remembered if they just randomly brought up Wichita. Kansas doesn't get mentioned very often in songs. Also, I totally would have bought it if they had wrapped that bat in barbed wire and gone for an Negan look from Walking Dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna work the straw, make the sweat out of every part. And I'm bleeding, and I'm bleeding, and I'm bleeding right before the Lord. All the words are gonna bleed from me, and I will sing no more. Words are gonna bleed from me, and I will sing. And the stains coming from my, the stains coming from my, the stains coming from my
definitely see what you mean there. And that one is honestly top of my list right now because I've done the Miracle of Sound version on the channel, and that blew me away. So Voiceplay doing that a cappella is just, I can't imagine. Foley or vocal percussion? Because that sounded very, very, very real.
I'm gonna fight them all. A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back.
Yeah. Definitely, definitely. Like, that was a good song choice for them because they have so much to bring on the rock side of things. I love particularly the Disney and Broadway stuff that they do more than average because that's kind of my comfort zone. But getting them covering rock songs, just, it still feels really, really right for their voices because rock, words. Ellie has that really strong rock belt, and Jeff has that rock belt if he chooses, and just the attitude involved feels so fun coming from them.